Hey everybody! Well, today's video is going to be my August 2011 favorites video. So first I wanted to just bring everybody up to speed on what's been going on the East Coast, at least in my area, as far as the damage from Irene. As you know, I spend the summers on the beach, and the area that I was in definitely was hit by the hurricane, although it was not as severe as what they had predicted. But we did end up leaving the town because we lost power. The furniture actually made its way around the porch and actually off the porch. I'll put up a couple of pictures actually of the wind so you can see how strong it was just before the storm started, and also where one of my couches ended up before we ended up leaving. But I am back down here now and everything is fine. There was very little damage luckily in this area. A few of the towns over didn't fare as well. As a matter of fact, one of the towns next to us will not have their power back up and running until probably later into the weekend. So there are a lot of people on the East Coast that have been affected a lot worse than we were by Irene and still are feeling the effects of it and probably will way into the weekend. Another thing that Irene did for me is it delayed the opening of college for my daughter, so I got her one extra day. On to what the purpose of this video is, which is my favorites for the month. So the first thing that I want to share with you are actually some items that I picked up when I was in New York a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't get around to doing a separate video on that. Now, I went into Muji in New York, and I went into the one in Times Square. Interesting thing about Muji, especially for all of you that are looking for those drawers, they are available. As a matter of fact, the store that I was in Times Square had a ton of them. So I don't really know what the problem is as far as getting them to the online division. But I did ask whether people could call the store, and they said to me yes, that you could call the New York store the Chelsea location, and they generally do shipping from there. So for those of you that are still waiting for those drawers, you might try that as an alternative, and hopefully that will work. So what I picked out were a couple of extra storage pieces, and this one in particular that I really like is because it has the dividers that move, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this close up, but there are a ton of these little teeth that you can actually keep moving them exactly the way that you want to. So if you want a wider division or a whole bunch of smaller divisions, you can pretty much do it the way that you want to. And their plastics are just made so well. The other piece that I picked up, and I just left sort of some things in it so you can just see what it looks like, is just another one with several dividers. There are 4 dividers in the front and then 2 larger ones in the back, and you can pretty much mix and turn it any way that you want. So the next place that I went to when I was in New York was over to Inglot. I was interested in picking up some new matte colors, and they have quite a few matte colors that have been added to their collection. So I picked up this 5 palette, and I'm going to just show you straight across the colors are. This is sort of a light beige color. It's number 350. The brown color is number 349. The light blue is number 367. The dark rose is number 356. And what I love the best is, I'm going to go in as close as I can for you to see this. These are their new rainbow eyeshadows. They're tricolors. This one is called 111R. Now, if I can quickly, let's see if I can swatch those for you. That's the beige. That's the brown. That's the blue color. That's the sort of rosy color. And let's see how well the try will come out. It's going to probably come out sort of peachy because it is in the peach tones for you, but that's the 3 colors together. Really, really pretty colors, and I've definitely been loving these all summer, and I'm sure that I'm going to be continuing to use these even into the fall because there's a lot you can do with mixing and matching these, and I really like the mattes too. I have 2 favorite brushes this month. The first one is from Inglot. It's number 25SS. It's a face brush. It's one of these tiny little sort of kabuki type of brushes, great for traveling, great for keeping in your purse for touch-ups. Really nice and soft. It's a natural hair brush. My absolute number 1 favorite brush for the month is this brush that I got after seeing Teresa from Juicy Tuesday use it in a makeup application. It's from Cosmetics. It comes together in a special deal with their Bye Bye Pores and the brush. It's less expensive than buying the brush on its own, but this is an absolute winner for me. It's a synthetic brush. It's fabulous for buffing in your foundation. I have used it every single day. It's definitely probably my number 1 favorite of the month of August, and I think it will probably be my number 1 for a long time to come. It's really a terrific brush. For blushes this month, I have 2. I'm going to pick out another Inglot product. Sounds like I should be doing an Inglot favorites video rather than an August favorite. But anyways, this is my Inglot AMC blush. It's number 82. I'm not going to swatch this for you because it's a little bit hard to show on the camera. It's sort of a light peach color. I absolutely adore using this. I put it on my fingertips and rub it in together and just really just pat it on my cheek into my temples. I've used it pretty much every day. I do have the rose color from them, which I like a lot also, but this is the one that I reach for time and time again, and I've really used it to death this month. The next blush that I've really been liking is actually not a blush. It's sort of a multi-purpose item. I saw it after Daisy from Daisy Nation used it when she did some makeup on one of her friends. Now, the only problem with showing you this, especially this color, is that it's a color that's only available in the UK in a swap. The color is Emerge. And again, I guess I'm really sticking with those peach colors. It's the most beautiful peach color. Love this. I've used this as an eyeshadow on my eyes and then used some soft browns and taupes just in the outer V's. I've used it, of course, as a blush when I'm showing it to you today for my favorites. And I've also used it as a lipstick, either by itself, which is a little bit light for me, but it's really good too for those of you that like to put a lighter color on and take the pigment, the color out of your lips before you use one of your other colors. This is absolutely a great thing to try. Hopefully you guys can get the color because the color is really a true winner. I have two favorite lipsticks this month. The first one I was a little bit hesitant in showing you guys because it is a really expensive lipstick. I think they're probably even more money than the Ford lipsticks. It's from Cle de Peau. It's number T7. It's Rouge. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful shade. It's an absolutely beautiful lipstick, but it's incredibly, incredibly expensive. Having said that, am I glad that I bought it? Yes. Would I buy another color? Absolutely. They're great lipsticks. It's one of those, I'd have to say probably one of those things, if you want to treat yourself something to really, really special, definitely see if you can get in and try out these lipsticks. They're absolutely amazing, and this color is gorgeous. I'll try to put a little bit on my finger. I'm not sure that it's going to show up for you with this lighting, but we'll give it a try. And of course I'll do pictures at the end so that you can see them up close. But again, it's T7, absolutely love it. And the next lipstick that I've really been using a lot this month, it's number 508. It's from the Rouge de Armani, and you can actually see how much I've used it this month. I usually don't dent my lipsticks that way, but another magnificent color, and I'll try also to show you that color. And of course leave you a picture at the end also. The last two items that I want to share with you are actually for eye care. You know that I use the Cosmetic Skin Solution, their vitamin C for my face. Well, they've come out with a firming eye gel, which is also a vitamin C for your under eyes. Looks exactly like the same bottle, but of course a lot smaller. And the vitamin C is a lower potency than the one that I use on my face. I think this is 5%. The one I use on my face is 20%. And I've been doing a lot of reading about, caring for our under eye area and using vitamin C, which they say is very good. So I've been giving this a try, and so far I like it an awful lot. And the next thing that I've been doing also is using a separate sunscreen for under my eyes. And what I picked up is the Clarins, the SPF 30, the Wrinkle Control Eye High Protection Cream. And I've been using this also, and I like it a lot. I've had absolutely no irritation under my eyes from either product and no breakouts either. So that's it, everyone. Those are my favorites for the month of August. As you can see, Maisie has decided to join me to say hello and to make sure that all of you guys know that she's doing well also. My next video will be a swap/gift video. I have some great things that I want to share with you. And after that, I'm hoping that my new beauty test tube will arrive and I can open that on camera and share that with you. So I hope everybody's having a great week. You have a great weekend planned. Take care. Speak to you soon.